It's Debatable with Mark Gray here on MLBBro.com.
All right, what's the deal, boys and girls? It's the MLB OG Mark Gray. He is Manny Ramirez, our leading vote getter in the world of debate, which just goes to prove people are watching the highlights and not the full game. Man, how are you?
What's going on, my brother? How are you?
All right, always a pleasure, my friend. Let's get right to it. Can we just go ahead and end the debate right now and just give Aaron Judge American League Most Valuable Player? He's carrying the best team in the game right now, at least record-wise. He's on pace to have a historic home run season, barring an injury that would sideline him for the rest of the year. Hell, in the first 50 games, he's had a whole MVP season. To me, he's left no doubt. The judges ruled. Aaron Judge is the AL MVP.
Look, of course, right now, if the season ended today, of course you give him the MVP. But, we play 162. We don't play 62. We don't play 45. We don't play 50. We play 162. And plus, you said a key phrase there. A key phrase, barring injury. And we all know with Aaron, and we all know with Aaron Judge, we always waiting for that foot to drop when it comes to injury. A groin, a hip, a back, he runs into a wall or something. I'm not saying he's had those injuries before.
A lot of his injuries on a banana peel.
Slips on a banana peel, something. Yeah. He's out a couple weeks. So listen, I agree with you in the sense that if you're talking about right now at this moment today, yes, Aaron Judge is the MVP. But I still have to at least let it play out for the full season and let him stay healthy. There's no crime in saying, you know what, I want him to stay healthy for a full season, because that's been the one thing about Aaron Judge. I know last year he played a full almost 162. Let's see him do it again.
And the Yankees are playing with fire, aren't they? I mean, when you think
yes, they are playing with. I mean, they're playing with a damn blowtorch right now. To me, you don't mess around when you got a homegrown guy that you have developed, seen come up as a puppy to now this flourishing Rottweiler of an animal. To me, you got to lock him up. I mean, what do you put? First of all, this is the New York Yankees. This isn't the Pittsburgh Pirates. This isn't the Cincinnati Reds where they got a penny pinch and figure out, well, if we do this deal, we got to make this trade. No, this is the New York Yankees. All right. They're worth more. They got more money than God. Figure it out. Give the guy a blank check and sign him. I mean, you've signed other long-term commitments for guys that have done far less in your uniform than Aaron Judge has done. Give the guy the bag.
Yeah, he's no Jesse Barfield. Mel Hall. He's none of those guys.
Mel Hall. Oh, wow. Mel Hall. It's been a while since I heard that name.
There's been a lot of bloated contracts in the history of the Yankees, and you just need to blow out the budget to get this guy. He's the perfect transition from Derek Jeter to wear that C.
He's been severely underpaid for the production that he's had for the first 4 or 5 years of his career. The only issue you could have with Aaron Judge is the injuries, and I agree with that. The injuries do give you a little bit of concern. But give him a contract.
If you can put up 162 game stats and 80, pay that man. Get that man his money. Should a grown man be crying over playing for the Dodgers, living in Southern California and making over $100 million?
Well, listen, if I'm Casey Close, I am filing a grievance. I mean, hold on now. Okay, maybe I played some games here. Maybe I didn't give you all the information that needed to be presented at the moment. But let me get this straight. I get fired for getting you 6 years, 180. How does that work? I got you $180 million, bro. And you live in Southern California.
Right.
I didn't exactly commit the crime of the century here. I didn't give away the nuclear codes here. That being said, listen, you can just tell Freddie Freeman never wanted to leave Atlanta. So I get his hurt. Like, damn, man, and you can see it from this weekend. That that dude still wants to be in Atlanta mentally, and if I was a Dodgers player, I'd have a problem. Like, I think Kershaw said something. I'm like, I hope Freddie understands that he's a Dodger now, not a Brave. It's like, yeah, if I was a Dodger, like, all right, bro, we get it. Like, all right, I get it now. You with LA now. But that being said, my issue still with the whole Freddie Freeman situation. My issue still with the Braves. They messed around. They're similar to the Yankees. They messed around. They dilly dallied. And you know what? My thing is, when you let guys get to free agency, you're playing with fire. I don't care how much they love you. I don't care how much when you open it up to 30 other teams to flirt and to wine and dine you, you're going to get burned. And listen, that's still the issue for me, more so than Freddie Freeman and whether he had all the information or whether or not Casey Close played any games. At the end of the day, Casey Close did his job. He got his client the most money. And
you know your wife has made you watch Sex and the City once or twice. How Freddie Freeman reprised his role as Carrie Bradshaw and cried when she was in Big's house. It's an absolute crazy situation that shouldn't have even come to that. They should have been married. It should have been a seamless transition from Chipper to Freddie as the next iconic player.
Face of the franchise, face of the community. I don't ever let you get to free agency. With Aaron Judge, I guarantee you they're going to open it up to the Giants. The Mets, you got a guy across town in Steve Cohen who is not afraid to spend money. You think Steve Cohen don't want to stick it to the Yankees and be like, I'll sign you. I'll sign you modern day Derek Jeter.
Look, man, Ram, the Mets fan. You just have to sneak it in from the backside every single week. Man, it's quite shameless. It really is.
It is, man. It is what it is.
You do realize that, don't you?
Hey, it is what it is, man. It is what it is.
You know what I'm saying? Guess you feeling the heat of the Braves on the backside. Just when you thought you got rid of Freddie Freeman.
Touche, eh? Okay. All right. All I know is Scherzer and DeGrom are back on the way. That's the light at the end of the tunnel.
Sometimes that light is off in a train. So just be ready and get ready to dock. Anyway, that's Manny Ramirez Brown. I am the MLB OG, Mark Gray. Thanks for chilling with us on Debatable. Remember, we back at it, giving it to you straight, no chaser, again next week.
Peace.
MLBBro.com, covering Black and Brown Major League.